When last in action, Clear Fork saw their 6-game win streak come tumbling down on their home floor, where they return tonight for the first time in 2022, seeking a bounce-back performance against the once-beaten Loudonville Redbirds, who can notch a 5th consecutive victory with a win right here inside of the Colt Corral. Join us for live and free girls high school hoops, streaming exclusively on the OH.REPORT, and it's all on the way. Next.
Here we go now. Here we go now. Here we go now.
Lender, craftsman, dog dad. We're more than our job titles, and you're more than an account number. The personal attention we provide comes from a promise to serve you with respect and compassion. By being responsive to your questions and taking time to understand your needs and goals, we give you more than just a place to bank. That's the more you can expect from Park National Bank. Find John or a banker near you at parknationalbank.com. Park National Bank, where you mean more.
The exclamation point on the night for Maurice Ware.
"19 wins and just 3 losses between Clear Fork and Loudonville, who meet up tonight for a great mid-season barometer game to tip off the 2022 campaign. Good evening, folks, and welcome inside of the Colt Corral. My name is Brian Skoronsky, and I've got in the making a legendary coach, Shavar Hudgens, joining me today, the head coach of the Mansfield TY Tigers. And great matchup we got here today, Var. 2 quality teams looking to get off on the right foot here to kick off the new year.
Yes, you have Loudonville who's streaking right now. You have Clear Fork, who their streak went down to a really good Shelby team, which you know, you can expect that sometimes when you're going against 11-0, 12-0 team. I mean, that's how it goes sometimes. They can possibly end your streak.
So Clear Fork to this point 10-2 on the season. Loudonville 9-1. That only loss, a game that you were a part of course, in overtime on the road at Mansfield Senior. But other than that, Loudonville has been dynamic all season long, and basically for a few seasons here, Coach, as you look 25-1 last year. They went all the way to the regionals, this senior class. Pretty much all they've been doing is winning. That was a song that was just on here. Win, 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 no matter what. And they score a bunch of points, 64 plus in 8 of 10 games. A lot of scoring out there, and then just mashing their opponents too. Almost 28 per game they're winning by so far this season.
Yeah, and I watched the Loudonville-Lucas game, and it was a really good game heading into like the middle of the third quarter, and then Loudonville just erupted and went on like a 20-point run and put them away by at least 30 points, I think, that game. It was the way Loudonville can score. They can score in bunches. They can create turnovers in bunches. They're just a really good team.
And on the other side for Clear Fork, as mentioned, they had a 6-game win streak heading into the last game of 2021. Came to a close against a still undefeated Shelby team who's playing a fellow undefeated in Buckeye Central tonight, so we'll keep an eye on that game, let you know how that's going. This is a team that's been shooting pretty well from beyond the arc, almost 6 threes per game VAR, and then rebounding is where they've been excellent. And Becca Conrad, of course, a beast in the middle.
Yeah, she's a tough big to box out. She uses her strength well. She rebounds well. Great hand awareness in there, hand and eye coordination. She's a really tough box out.
Let's talk a little bit more about Becca Conrad as we dive into our player spotlight. And she was an all-MOAC performer a season ago, a first-teamer. And she's made incremental improvements in basically every statistical category from a phenomenal junior year to this year. So she's shown that she's grown her game a little bit. Yes.
And I played against her last 2 years, and she's been, well, the last 3 years, should I say. And she's been dominant force in the paint.
Becca expected to be a huge contributor again here tonight. 6'4". She's going to be heading to the University of Dayton to do track and field, both throwing the shot put and the discus. And she's just a force in the middle. Tough anytime you're going against a 6'4" opponent, Javar.
Yes, a strong 6'4" opponent.
I'm sure you've heard it 100 times, but let me be one of the last to wish you folks a happy new year. Welcome to 2022. Happy to be back and on the grind after an excellent vacation. I feel refreshed and ready for a quality girls contest of high school hoops. But first, we honor America with the playing of the Star Spangled Banner, our national anthem.
You are invited to stand and join Lexi Sokovic in singing our national anthem, the Star Spangled Banner.
So we are just about set for girls high school basketball action today. A couple of teams with just 3 losses between them, 19 wins. One of these two squads will make it 20 combined on the year. Will it be Loudonville looking to continue their win streak, or can Clear Fork bounce back? That's what we're about to find out. And we've got some keys to the contest to break down for you folks. We'll begin with the Clear Fork Lady Colts bar. And for me, with the team that pressures you so much, you can't burst when they keep coming after you in that full court game. So I just feel like they need to handle some of that pressure, get into their offense. They'll be just fine if they can get to the half court game.
Yes, and you got to understand, when you're going against Loudonville, you're going to face tons of pressure. They're going to pressure you 90 feet. If you can handle the pressure and don't fold, and you withstand that pressure, you'll be in a game.
And it was a big problem for them in the loss to Shelby, knocking down free throws. So for you, they need to capitalize when they get the chance to go to the charity stripe.
Yes, they have to hit free throws, and I don't think they shot the ball well from three that game as well.
Starters being named here for Loudonville as they're dimming the lights here inside of Les Austin Gymnasium, setting the atmosphere. These are going to be the starters tonight for the Clear Fork Lady Colts, headlined by Becca Conrad in the middle, who we talked about. Lily Wertman, second leading scorer on the squad. Belcher Molina on the outside, along with Livia Davis, and they're a pesky bunch defensively. They like to get after you too, Jabbar, just not in the same way that Loudonville will.
Right, Coach Scott has Clear Fork playing really good defense. I know last year he used a lot of zone defense, but this year he's came out of the zone and he's pressuring. He's pressuring now. And it's been working for him. As you see, they've only lost 2 games. 10-2, one of the best records in Clear Fork history. I mean, whatever he's doing is working over here at Clear Fork.
And to beat the Colts tonight, I feel like you got to contain Conrad, of course. Becca, such a dominant force in the middle. That almost goes without saying.
Right, and that's 16 points, 10 rebounds. You have to stop that. You can contain that and make other coach beat you, other lady coach beat you, then you be happy with that.
And just do what they do defensively, huh? You got to pressure those guards.
Pressure those guards. Make it very difficult to throw it inside to Becca. That's a part of containing Conrad. If you can keep those guards from throwing it inside, you'll be good.
So the starters have been announced for both sides. Here's who's going to be on the floor first for Loudonville. Corey Vermilia, as just a sophomore. Boy, what a season she is having so far on the year. The leading scorer in all of North Central Ohio, over 27 per game. She is absolutely a stud force that you guys handled actually pretty well when you matched up with her, VAR, but you know she's a double-double machine.
She is. She was off when we played her. She was off on her free throws. She doesn't miss very many free throws in that game. Thankfully, she was missing.
Shaylin Gillums expected to go over 1,000 points tonight. Just 5 away entering the contest.
And I'm sure Coach Bates has something lined up to let her get those 5 points out the way. And if she knows about the 1,000, I'm pretty sure that it's kind of the anxiety of wanting to get that 1,000. Hopefully she can relax and not think about it. But sometimes you get a player, but she's a senior, so she may be ready for it.
So that's going to wrap up our Mechanics Bank pregame as we're into first quarter action. And there's Conrad taking some contact. She's headed to the free throw line. Nice ball movement here on the Park National Bank replay. You see him floated inside for Becca. 2 girls, not enough to slow her down.
Yes,
Bar.
and you have to back her up. If you're going to be in front, you have to back her up so that the lob could possibly hit the backboard, the rim. But if you give her space to just turn, catch, and lay it up, it's going to be a long night.
Becca comes up short on her first offering.
And that was the key. You have to make the free throws. You have to make free throws if you want to win big games.
Conrad splits the pair. Clear Fork from 1-0 advantage, and they come out with some full court man-to-man.
Oh, and they look like they're boxing one. They got a boxing triangle two.
There's a 3-ball on the way, comes up short, tough rebound.
I like this. I want to see how this works for them. They're boxing, they're face guarding Vermillion and Gilliams from the jump. I want to see how this works.
Gilliams to trigger. Inside the shot, a little bit too strong there from Corey. And here come the Colts. Looking to push it down the near side. Belcher with the crossover. Again, they lob it inside. Becca missed it in tight. And the rebound to Loudonville.
And that's kind of where you want Becca to catch it. Deep inside. Oh, good three, good shot.
Maddie Klein knocking down the triple. She's got a tough test inside, battling with Colt 45 right now.
Oh, backside. Good take, Wortman. Good choice. She had an open three, but she chose to drive it in. You had Beck on the backside in case she missed the rebound.
There's a shot over the left shoulder, came up just a little shy there from Klein. Colts force them to a one and done. Now Lily thought about the three, the pressure forced her to pick it up. Johnson harassing her on the perimeter. An offensive foul is called against the Lady Colts. Take a look on the replay here. Didn't see a lot there in terms of physical contact, but the referee all over it. First foul against either side.
And Loudonville's forcing someone else to ball handle. They're forcing someone else. Oh, you can't throw over top of 6'4" Conrad with her arms stretched out.
Bucket miss, Becca follows. And Clear Fork now with a 2-point lead. Ball's loose.
Great.
Second turnover here for Loudonville.
Oh, another turnover.
So back and forth we go with the mistakes.
And I don't think Loudonville was prepared to see a triangle 2 defense from the jump, from the start the game. That's typically something you see later on when those players are starting to heat up, but they're coming. They're not even letting them get going.
So Coach Tyler Bates and his offense will have to try to find some ways to maneuver around it. As the rebound still loose. Going down to the floor there was Davis. Clear Fork's going to take a timeout.
And that's three rebounds by defensively by the Colts, holding them here at 3 points early in the game, which I haven't really seen this out of Loudonville. They usually come out, they usually get going, put points up quickly in the first quarter.
2.5 minutes in, just one field goal so far for Loudonville. That coming courtesy of a 3-ball from Maddie Klein, who averages just over 3 points per game. Their two studs, Vermillion and Gilliams, combined for almost 48.
Right, and Vermillion's only had one shot attempt, and it was a rebound and a fadeaway.
So Clear Fork breaks the pressure. The toss inside to Conrad.
Yeah, you can't force it into Conrad. Sometimes you have to use Conrad as a screen down there and just drive at it and just shoot a layup and see if you can get a rebound. Conrad can rebound and put it back.
It's going to go down as the third turnover for Clear Fork here in the early going, and that's what Loudonville does so well. Defend you. Clear Fork now pushing off the air ball. Backside defense cost the shot to come out.
Rebound.
So Belcher off the miss. Offensive board collected by Clear Fork. And the double team ends up becoming a personal foul. Trinity Cook there with the hustle play, generating second chance here for the Colts.
And that was great hustle by Gilliam trying to get back into the play. I think her hustling back, well, good take, helped cause that shot to be off.
Left-handed shot over the top of everything. An offensive board pulled down by Krastina.
Oh, be careful with the skips. Foul. Yeah, you can't just throw the ball across court. You have to move the ball, shorten the passes, make it quick, precise passes. Or Loudonville will steal that pass and they will go down on a layup. And if they get going, they're pretty tough to stop when they get going.
Just 4 total
good pass.
Buckets. That's Krastina,
Good give and
backdoor,
go.
missed it. And the ball
Ooh.
loose. Pacey chases it down. Now Cook to the corner. Wortman looking to work it off the drive. Loudonville trying to time it up in the passing lane. Have not been able to get a piece of many. And it's going to be another foul. Krastina bailed out a bit there as she picked up her dribble. And the referee said there was some contact.
And Clear Fork's really playing really scrappy, really physical down here on the offensive end. They kept several shot attempts alive, a lot of possessions alive. There you go, great defense.
Vermilia through a double team. It's going to be a blocking foul against the Lady Colts. See Corey on the attack here on the Park National Bank replay.
And I believe they lost, I think, when they subbed in. Clear Fork made some subs, and they lost who were supposed to be face guarding Vermilia. So I think they gave her Vermilia, sprinted her lane, they kicked it out to Vermilia, and she got a good drive. And if she's coming with a full head of steam, she's tough to stop.
Some discussion here at the scores table as we're just 8 total points here, almost 4 minutes gone by. First game of 2022 for both of these basketball teams. You see the impact that Conrad has. Nobody wants to take it in the lane, but the offensive board and stick back for Vermilia.
And that's one thing about Vermilia. She will find a way to get involved. They've been face guarding her. She figured, okay, they're not gonna let me score by guarding me, not catch the ball off the dribble and score. So I'm gonna have to get a rebound, an offensive putback, and that's what she did. Great play, great hustle.
So Corey Vermilia with her first couple of points of the night. Averages 27.4 points, 13.1 rebounds on the season. Shoots 75% from the free throw line as well. Is that floater too strong? But the Colts continue to win the game on the offensive boards, and they send it inside to Conrad for an easy deuce.
Loudonville's gonna have to box out. They're not boxing out, and they're giving second chance shot attempts, second chance points to the Colts.
And now they'll gift it with their second, make that the third turnover. Liv Davis checking back in. Krastina will get a quick rest. And they've changed the call to VAR.
Yeah, they changed it to, said it was out, said it was tipped.
So a break here for the Lady Redbirds, who've got Vermilia on the attack and bumped on the arm. It'll go against Annika Labaki.
Great defense. So they're doubling, so they're face guarding. Clear Fork is face guarding, and then when she gets the ball, they're sending a double team at her to make her get rid of it. Great plan.
Gillum's out the double team, gives it up. Corey with the up fake. Now left alone inside, over the outstended arm of Conrad. Cutlip for a deuce.
Yeah, I think Conrad lost her. I think Conrad didn't recognize that there was a girl behind her. Ooh, block.
And that's important. That's going to be team foul number 6 already.
Yes. And Clear Fork, if they can make those free throws count once they get in the bonus, because it's an early game. I mean, it's early in the first. Well, it's kind of late in the first, but it's early in the first half. And you send Clear Fork to the line. If they can capitalize on those free throws, then they can make Loudonville pay, especially with the defense that they're playing at the present time. Another lob into Becca. That's tough.
And it works like a charm. So Conrad, 3 baskets already of the 4 so far for the Lady Colts.
Great pass, great kick out.
Too
Rebound.
strong. So Clear Fork doing a nice job of holding the Redbirds to a 1 and done.
Oh, good kick out.
And Wortman comes up shy. Out of bounds, back over to Loudonville.
And I think, and I believe if Becca can keep being a threat, such a dominant threat inside this game, making her layups, it's going to pull more help inside, and there's going to be kickouts for Clear Fork to shoot outside, open, uncontested three-pointers.
Klein gets it in play.
And
now back to Vermillion. Beautiful finish.
Yes.
Through a couple of defenders in traffic.
And that's what she does.
Clear Fork looking for the answer at the other end. Corey from the backside knocked it away. Stepping into a 3-ball back iron. And it's back over to the Lady Colts. One more look at that last bucket by Vermillion. Just tough playing inside. She's got the body control and that special touch around the rim.
Yes. You don't average 27 points without a touch like that.
Amen to that. Colts have turned it over 4 times so far. Loudonville really hasn't been able to capitalize and cash them in for points. As Wortman to the bucket, +1 on the way. Great execution of the press breaker. Lily wide open in the corner, chose the dribble drive, and a chance for a 3-point play here.
And that's what you have to do. You have to draw. You have to drive, take the open lane, and turn Becca into a rebounder where she's good at. You miss that backside rebound, she's more than likely going to rebound it and put it back in for you.
Free throw funnels its way through. 3-point cushion now for Clear Fork. As Vermillion handling, trying to go inside, poked away, but Corey comes back up with it. Floater baseline, off the rim twice. And the loose ball foul, or jump ball, is going to be the call. Another look here. Cook had a hand on it. Nobody really had possession there. Almost could have just been a play-on type of situation. Trying to free up Gilliams on the outside. Still hasn't scored yet. As the double team comes down, left-handed shot. Too hard off the square, and Wortman with the board.
This is a great game plan by Scott Sellers. Great game plan. And when you usually see Vermillion and Gilliam dominate the ball, great block. Now they're going to make plays. Oh.
It's going to be a travel instead of what should have been an easy bucket.
Yes, push the ball out, run, use your speed, and just go up. She's going to foul you, or even if she block it, you get the basketball underneath the basket to run one of your baseline out of bounds plays.
Well, as I watch it a couple of times, questionable call, perhaps. But nevertheless, a turnover and a lost opportunity for points. Lady Colts again defeat the full court press. It has not really been an issue for them tonight. And a loose ball foul should put Becca Conrad on the line. It's going to be team foul number 8 already.
Can we see that back?
Number 30, Gerhardt. That's her second, team's 8th. The foul's brought.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened. She was getting a little too physical.
It's going to be Braylon Howdenchild called for the foul. Conrad has not shot it well from the free throw line so far this season. But she'll knock down the first.
Got to be 2 for 3, I believe. She missed her first one, and she's made the last one, and then she made the last one before that.
So the differential remains 4 as Vermillion comes down with the rebound. Cook up a little bit wobbly off the floor. She picked up the personal as well.
Yeah, it looked like she banged her knee. Like she had a little knee problems last game when they played Shelby, and I think it started, whatever she did there in that play, it started to irritate that knee.
Vermillion with the kick out to the corner, 3 ball, short. Now the
nice
lane opens
ball
up.
Handling. Oh, charge, got a charge. Kind of came in out of control. Nice ball handling inside, but came in out of control.
So it'll go. The initial call, yeah, I was going to say it looked like an offensive foul call all the way. Clear Fork tried to trick him a little bit far, so
yes.
Lined up like they were shooting some free throws. Like the gamesmanship there. Klein with the handle as we're down to 13 seconds.
Oh, back door.
And she found her on the money pass.
You have to know that when you're playing a Loudonville team. Once they clear out a side and leave one girl there, there's a back door coming. You have to know that playing a Loudonville team. And they execute them so well.
So that takes us to the end of the first. Clear Fork on top by a deuce.
Lender, craftsman, dog dad. We're more than our job titles, and you're more than an account number. The personal attention we provide comes from a promise to serve you with respect and compassion. By being responsive to your questions and taking time to understand your needs and goals, we give you more than just a place to bank. That's the more you can expect from Park National Bank. Find John or a banker near you at parknationalbank.com. Park National Bank, where you mean more.
On the ground, head flying in the clouds. It's just the little things, all of the little things. Hands up in the sky, it's all gonna be alright. It's just the little things, all of the little things. And oh, 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 oh. Love the little things, love the little things.
One quarter in the books here inside of the Colt Corral, and right now it's Clear Fork on top, 13-11 over Loudonville. Can't extend it, or will they? They will. Becca Conrad inside, having a nice night so far already.
And that's what Loudonville did to Lucas last week. They switched from man to zone, and it caused major problems for Lucas.
Klein clinked that three-pointer, but the loose ball goes out of bounds. It'll stay at this end. Well, now they change the call. Not very liked by the Loudonville student section.
Okay, here we go. Loudonville executes the zone really well, so let's see how they handle it. Last possession, they got an easy bucket inside. Ball movement, ball movement.
Another drive from the corner, big shot.
Good drive.
Labaki gives the Colts their largest lead of the night.
And then they're double teaming Vermillion, making her work.
Now Corey around everybody, but Becca Conrad, 6'4", doesn't even have to jump.
Yeah, and I think Vermillion's starting to work a little too hard. She's just gonna let the game come to her. Especially when they're doubling. If they're double teaming, there's someone open.
2 more for Becca Conrad.
Yeah, those lobs are perfect.
She's got 9 of the Colts' 19. Great back door.
But see, you're running right into 6'4" Becca Conrad on those. It's not like the typical 5'10", 5'11" body you have in there that Vermillion can just out-athletic. You have a big girl in Becca that's tall, strong. You're not just going to go through her. Look. Oh, and a foul. And I know what you want to do with Becca, and when I played her, it's worked for me. You have to just stay behind her. Don't allow her to just catch the ball with you behind, with you in front. She can just turn and shoot, because if she misses, she's in position to get the rebound. Stay behind, stay low, keep moving from behind, push her out a little bit above the block, and when she catches it, you just stand behind her with your hands up, so when she shoots, you can turn and box out. But you cannot, it's tough to front her, and you pull away, you pull too much help inside. I think you have to just man her up, stay behind her, and just stay tall.
Becca pure on both of those free throw attempts. It's now a double-digit cushion for the Lady Colts. In a rare position for Loudonville to be in this season. They did trail by double figures against your Lady Tigers, VAR, before making a valiant comeback, drop that game in overtime, but this is a team that's used to being in front by 10 or more at this point in the game.
And what can help them now? There's 6 fouls. There's 6 fouls for Clear Fork. You put Loudonville in the bonus, they can stick around because they shoot free throws really well.
It's been one of their keys to success this season. As Scott Sellers is going to take a quick timeout, talk things over with his squad. It's going to be a full timeout. Impressions of this game so far and what Coach Sellers has been able to do that's kind of disrupted some of the flow. What are you seeing out there?
Oh, the double teams on Gilliams and Vermillion, the boxing 1, the boxing 2 look where you're making everyone else shoot the shots that Vermillion and Gilliams typically takes. Gilliams haven't shot a shot yet, which, I mean, we said she was 5 points from 1,000, and they're making it really tough for her to get that 5 points.
Thought we'd see that probably in the first quarter. A girl who averages over 20 on the season. Clear Fork doesn't want that milestone to happen here on their floor.
No, and it's just great preparation. I mean, you had, I think Coach Sellers had several days to prepare, a lot of film to watch, and he put a game plan together that I don't think Loudonville's seen or expected for them to do. And their game plan's working offensively and defensively, which, I mean, great job, Coach Sellers and the Lady Colts.
See Tracy chiming in on our Facebook. Says Becca, part of the Palmer family, cheering on the Colts here tonight. Cheryl says go Redbirds. And Lisa cheering on the Lady Colts. And hello to Jim and Carol, who are both watching as well. Always love hearing from you, the fans out there, so drop us a comment. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're cheering on tonight.
And here you go. This is where we talked about Gilliams going to the line, They're in the bonus now where she shoots really well from the free throw line, from free throw stripe. So we could see those 5 points come from the line. There's one. Put her 4 points away. And this is what Clear Fork can't allow to happen. You can't start fouling. You're playing great defense up to this point to get you a 10-point lead. You can't start fouling and let them back into the game by. That's it. Once they get it down the court, they throw it in. It's tough. Tough to stop.
Beautiful press breaker that time by the Clear Fork Colts. But a bump on the body from Liv Davis.
I don't know, Coach. I mean, how else do you want her to play D? She's not using her hands.
Yeah, that looks pretty ticky-tacky.
Yeah,
it got Scott Sellers up out of his chair.
Yeah, but I think, like I told Travis before, sometimes you need to see the playback. Things happen so fast. You may have looked this way, didn't see a foul, so you don't know what really happened. So I think when you see that back, he's going to let Olivia know that was pretty good defense. And here you go. You got Gilman's back to the line with her 3rd point. Like she's going to hit 1,000 all free throws.
This next one can put her at 999 points for her career. So the next point, any points, will put Shaylin into that new milestone. Conrad with the offensive board, just abusing him inside. 3rd time won't be the charm, though. And a loose ball foul against Clear Fork. Going to put Corey Vermilia on the free throw line. And this is exactly what you mentioned. This is what the doctor prescribed for a Loudonville comeback here.
Yes, free throws. And I think it's funny because sometimes the fans don't understand the game. It's not 3 seconds until the ball's past half court. So they've been counting back in 3 seconds when the ball's not even down court for the count to even start. So, it's just fans sometimes. And here you go. You got 6 straight free throws.
After making none in the first quarter. So it's points number 8 and 9 for Vermilia. And Clear Fork with turnover number 6. Leading the points at the other end so fast. Corey Vermilia can hurt you.
And this is how Loudonville scored. They scored the ball in bunches.
Wortman right down Main Street.
Yes, right. Good drive. Great drive.
Conrad giving some space, so unloading the 3 was Klein.
Yes, that's who you want shooting the ball. Oh, no. Be careful. And that's a bucket when you got Vermilia.
Ripping and running is Corey Vermilia. Back-to-back buckets here. Got her team within 4.
Great defense. Great defense there.
Another open look. Klein misfired. Second chance, not there. 3rd shot on the possession. Good for 3 points. Jenna Gilliams.
Yeah, she was sitting there. She had her feet set. She was waiting. She wanted the first one, but it was a bad pass, kind of low to her. But there you go. Stick to your game plan. It's working. If we can win with Becca scoring 75 points, let's do it, But great comeback by. Oh, good steal, good hands, good steal. Great job. Easy lay. Oh.
Labaki helps Clear Fork avoid disaster on that breakaway.
By just sprinting the floor, not trusting that, if she missed, someone's there from the team to put it back.
Backdoor cut, the lob picked off. End to end goes Cook. Offensive foul is the call. So Clear Fork with another giveaway, number 10 now. Starting to pile up in the second quarter. Colts face guarding. And Vermillion can't save it back in bounds.
And that's what you get when you get a good face guard. If you get, you do it right, you're going to force turnovers if they're trying to force the ball to that player.
Returning for the Lady Colts, number 35, Wharton.
7th giveaway now for the Lady Birds as Conrad checks out. This will be an opportunity on both ends of the floor here for Loudonville to try to exploit Clear Fork without their big stud in the middle. Wortman off the drive.
Oh, great take.
Funnels it through.
Great take. Oh, I think they lost her. You let her get that deep. You let her get that deep, get ahead of steam. There's going to be a bucket. She's going to put it in the hole. It's very rare she's going to miss those drives.
Back and forth we go. Colts without the big target in the middle. How will they get points? Crastina.
Nice drive.
Looked pretty until the shot. But playing that defense, making it tough on Corey. And a timeout taken by Coach Bates.
And that's when there has to be an open girl. If there's two girls guarding up here in the backcourt, someone has to come to the ball, quick outlet pass, and then let's see what we can get. There has to be a mismatch if there's two girls, or someone open, if there's two girls guarding one girl.
Corey Vermillion sometimes feels like she has to do it herself, or at least has the ability to, and just a sophomore, over 700 career points. It's hard to argue with her when she takes it to the cup. But at the same time, if there's some open ladies, may as well get them the rock.
Yeah, and that's learning. You're young, so you're going to do that. You're young, but later in the line, when you get tournament play, you're going to have better girls. You're going to have, not taking anything away from Clear Fork, but later you get down the line, you're going to have to play the game the right way. Make the right pass, take the right shot.
Colts waiting for the double team at half court. They'll show it at Gillums, who gives it up. As that one launched way off the mark from Klein. Colts pushing to the other end. The lob inside, Conrad double teamed. It has not mattered all night, folks. Just too much size. $11 made buckets here in this first half, all of them of the two-point variety. As the Birds match it there. Pretty shot that time from Maddie Klein. Oh, excuse me, it was Shaylin Gilliams. And that is going to be the milestone. 1,001 career points for Shaylin. So she's got a lot of love over there, tons of fanfare. Handing out a bunch of high fives over in the bleachers. And how about a big hug from her family. Awesome stuff.
Yes, whenever you score 1,000 points, that's a big milestone. Not very many girls score 1,000 points. Not just high school athletes. Not very many high school ball players score 1,000 points. So that's amazing. Congrats, Shaylin Gilliams on the 1,000 points. Sorry.
Yeah, how cool is that to watch it go down? And I've seen a lot of players score 1,000 points during my career covering sports, and it just never gets old, man. It's a really cool milestone, and we were joking, looking at how many points Corey Vermillion has so far as just a sophomore, and I'm like, man, that's double what I had in my entire varsity career. So to even go over 1,000, awesome stuff, Shaylin.
Oh, now that's where you want Becca shooting from. You don't want her shooting inside the paint. That's an easy bucket. You want her to turn around and shoot mid-range.
If you can force her out.
If you can force her out.
Klein keeps trying from the perimeter. Been pretty icy cold so far.
You can't let her get that deep. You can't let her get that deep.
Labaki makes him pay. Taking it end to end. Colts with a 7-point cushion.
Travel.
Lady Colts can hold for the final shot here. At least that's what Scott Sellers is asking his group to do.
Yes, he's clearing out, going 4 corners. Oh, she better be careful. Christina was really close to that over and back line. And you don't want to get stuck in the corner because they will send a trap at you. Don't foul, don't foul, don't foul, don't foul. Oh, good shot.
Back-to-back buckets now for Annika Labaki.
Tough turnover.
Birds throw it away, and this is best case scenario if you're a Clear Fork fan. You get the deuce, Loudonville gives it away, and now you get another opportunity here to hold for the last shot.
Yes, and I'm pretty sure we know what's going to happen here. We're going to go down. If we get it down fast enough, we throw it into Becca. Let Becca just finish the quarter to half out. She's been dominating all half. Here we go, 7 seconds. Well, you give it to your speedster.
And Davis does get it inside. Conrad just before the horn. Wouldn't have counted even if it went, and that is going to take us to the end of 2. Exciting game. Clear Fork, I think, a bit of a surprising lead right now. 37-28, they're on top right now over the once beaten Redbirds of Loudonville. Stick around for the Mechanics Bank halftime. We'll break down the first half stats, get you all set up for quarter number 3. Keep it here live with Free Girls. High school basketball will return right after this.
Here we go now. Here we go now. Here we go now.
I got 2 feet on the ground, head flying in the clouds. It's just the little things, all of the little things. Hands up in the sky, it's all gonna be alright. It's just the little things, all of the little things. It's love, love, little things, love, little things.
Lender, craftsman, dog dad. We're more than our job titles, and you're more than an account number. The personal attention we provide comes from a promise to serve you with respect and compassion. By being responsive to your questions and taking time to understand your needs and goals, we give you more than just a place to bank. That's the more you can expect from Park National Bank. Find John or a banker near you at parknationalbank.com. Park National Bank, where you mean more.
And where? What do you say? The exclamation point on the night for Maurice Ware.
Welcome to the Mechanics Bank halftime, 2 quarters in. And Clear Fork right now with a 37-28 advantage over a really tough Loudonville Redbirds team. I'm Brian Skronsky, joined by Javar Hudgens here this evening as we dive into the stats through 2 quarters of play. And you see pretty big differential there in terms of the rebounding. That's kind of the difference in the game right now.
Yes. Clear Fork was getting lots of shot attempts and putbacks offensively. There was a lot of offensive rebounds. I had 9 offensive rebounds, and most of those led to a putback layup, which is the reason why Clear Fork's winning now. And then defensively, they started off the game playing a boxing 2 on Gilliams and Vermillion, which that started off, it had a lot of other girls shooting the ball. The girls that don't typically shoot the ball as much took a lot of shot attempts in that first, which led to a lot of rebounds, defensive rebounds by Clear Fork.
Definitely able to capitalize when they got it inside too. Becca Conrad, pretty dominant performance.
Yes, Conrad has 20 first half points. Then you have Labaki with 8, and then you have Wortman with 9. So you have 3 lady Colts that's carrying the bulk of those, that's carrying all of those 37 points actually. And then when you turn over to Loudonville, it just credits the play of Vermillion with. She's been face guarded all half. She's been double teamed every time she touched the ball, and she still managed to get 14 points in that first half. Like, that's incredible. The work ethic of her is just incredible. Then you have Gilliams, who scored 6 points, which she needed 5 for 1,000. So now she's 1 point over 1,000 in game 11. So she has 11 games left plus playoffs to see what she does in her career. Then you have Johnson, who hit a 3, Klein, who hit a 3, and then you have Cutler with 2.
Gilliams last year, a 14-point per game score, has elevated that to the next level now, over 20 per contest as a senior. Same with Vermillion. As a true freshman, double-double machine, 16 and 12 is what she put up. Now as a sophomore, 27 and 13. And you gotta imagine her game's just gonna continue to evolve. Making some mistakes just in terms of trying to do a little bit too much, but the skill set, the motor, the engine, it's always there.
Yes.
Well, that'll do it for our Mechanics Bank halftime. Players out on the floor warming up. We'll take one more quick timeout. We'll be back. Second half action on the way exclusively on the OH Report.
Lender, craftsman, dog dad. We're more than our job titles, and you're more than an account number. The personal attention we provide comes from a promise to serve you with respect and compassion. By being responsive to your questions and taking time to understand your needs and goals, we give you more than just a place to bank. That's the more you can expect from Park National Bank. Find John or a banker near you at parknationalbank.com. Park National Bank, where you mean more.
On the ground, head flying in the clouds. It's just the little things, all of the little things. Hands up in the sky, it's all gonna be alright. It's just the little things, all of the little things. It's love little things, love little things.
Two quarters in the books here at the Colt Corral, where the home team looking to bounce back from just their second loss of the season. Clear Fork owns a 37-28 advantage right now. I am Brian Skronsky, joined by Javar Hudgens as the third quarter just about set to begin here. An exciting first couple of quarters of action. We saw Clear Fork create a little bit of separation, some sloppy play at times in that second, but there's just been no answer on the interior for Becca Conrad. When she's been able to catch, she's either missing and collecting her miss and putting it back in, or just scoring right from the get-go.
Yes, and what I noticed is Johnson, who was the third leading scorer on the Redbirds, were sidelined for three with 3 fouls. And I think that'll help them out because you can't leave. That's the extra girl that you can't leave. Oh, great defense. Way to get there. Johnson got there, got set up. That would have been tough to get your fourth foul within the first 15 seconds of the second. Knowing you set the whole first half with 3, that'd have been tough to go through.
Instead, it's the second against the junior Lily Wortman of Clear Fork. As Gilliam lobs it. Conrad defending. Wide open look, 3-ball for Cutlip. Redbirds have been able to knock down 2 threes so far in the contest. They've tried double digits though. And the foul's going to go against Corey Vermilia.
Foul on Vermilia. I seen Labaki looking as if maybe she had did something, but I'm not sure. Oh, great hustle.
Looked like Klein might have got away with the travel as she ripped that away. Instead goes down as turnover number 12. Vermilia with the spin, left hand, can't connect. They want to get it inside to Becca, and look at the crowd that she just drew. Wow, collects herself and goes up for 2 more. Vermilia bumps. I believe they're going to say that this is a shooting foul here, VAR. Labaki reaching the hand in the cookie jar. So it does send Corey to the line. 2 shots on the way.
They need these free throws. Clear Fork is doing a great job executing a game plan that's making it tough for Loudonville's 2 primary scorers to get active.
2 for 2 from the stripe that time for Corey Vermilia. And as a team, 8 free throws made, no misses for the Redbirds tonight.
You have to get some space in. Clear Fork's trying to run a sideline on a bounce play, but they're too close to the sideline. There you go. Get some space in and move it up the floor. Great pass.
Pushing ahead.
Travel. You have to look to be a scorer sometimes. I think they're so used to just catching it down there and making that last pass into Becca. Sometimes you have to finish, as I said earlier, and make Becca a rebounder. Oh, good pull up.
Back iron, but it comes out for the long rebound for Cutlip, but now stolen away by the Colts.
Good
Conrad,
kick.
yeah, just swatted
Good
it back
save,
in play.
Great save. 0 for 3.
Labaki off the restraint. It'll go out of bounds, back over to the Redbirds. Good offense, clean look that time from Annika.
They're making Gilliams and Vermilia work so hard for everything they get. See, even there's always someone to just go straight up. No, you have to go straight up, attack her body, take the angle, and just go up.
So Molina throws it away. Now Corey, wild shot. Birds are going to keep it. Just a bit of a hectic, frenetic pace on that last play before it ended up exiting out of bounds. Baseline drive, Vermillion up and under. Easy rebound that time for Becca. From the corner, they go inside. Conrad, double team, taken away.
Great steal by Johnson. Great backside.
And Coach Sellers really wanted a foul on this as we take a look on the replay. Looked like a little bit of contact there, definitely some ball. Becca not awarded the foul. And the Colts pick up team foul number 3 now. Less than 3 minutes into the third. Great drive by Gilliams. She cashes in.
And I think Livia didn't realize her assignment. Livia's assignment, she was the extra girl to come over and help double team Gilliams, and she missed her assignment.
It's now 2 team fouls and 2 fouls against Maddie Klein. Just picked up the latest personal.
Oh, great drive. Oh, no foul call. Rebound by Becca.
So Conrad adds 2 more onto her point total. And pulls down yet another board.
Clear Fork is doing a great job of taking away angles.
Still have not been able to splash one home from downtown yet, though. Ofer from beyond the arc.
Great pass. Great transition. Great transition by Loudonville to get the ball down the court. You got Livia coming full speed. Foul. Well, that wasn't a bad. Well, your third foul. Stop the break. Oh, but that's 4 on her. That may not have been a great foul. That's her 4th foul. I don't know if she knew she had 3, but she stopped the ball, stopped the break, which I think she didn't recognize she had help coming, running with her. So that's a tough foul.
Yeah, very frustrated Maddie Klein heads over to the bench as Trinity Cook misses with the left hand inside. 7-point game approaching the midway point here of quarter number 3.
They're doing a great job taking away angles. Everything is angles with Clear Fork, and they're doing good at it.
Offense looks challenging tonight for a Redbird squad that's putting up 65.6 points per game. Not even halfway to that mark yet.
They're starting to call it kind of touchy now. When this is another questionable.
Fouls have been a problem so far for both sides. 7 total, 4 for Clear Fork, 3 now against the Redbirds. Gilliams off the square. Conrad pulls down a board. Cook lost the handle.
Great defense. Great defense. Travel. Maybe should have did a touch pass over to Gilliams. Maybe. Yeah, get our eyes up.
It's good pressure by Wortman to force the walk that time.
And that would have been a big one for the Lady Redbirds to get that layup to go down 5 now. with
3:30 to play here in this third quarter. Poked away from Conrad inside. The triple team came that time.
Yes, it was 3 girls, but that's when you pump fake in and skip and throw the skip pass for an open 3, and then when they close out, dump it back into her. So sometimes you have to just change the passing angle. That's where you want her to shoot from. All right, you want Becca to shoot from outside the paint above the block where it's a long touch. You know, it's almost like a throw shot when she gets outside the paint. That's where you want her to shoot from.
So Loudonville has trimmed the gap down to 7.
Right. Here goes those angles.
That time from the foul line, Haddonchild couldn't come through with the bucket.
Oh, 40 foul on Becca.
It'll go down as her second. Coach Sellers looks a bit perplexed.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry with Becca having her second foul right now.
She does such a nice job of not leaving her feet because, quite frankly, she doesn't have to very often and can still affect the play.
And see, Clear Fork's dominating rebounds, but they turn the ball over, so it negates the rebounds that they're getting when they just give it right back without a shot attempt.
Giveaway number 4 for the Lady Colts here in this third.
Loudonville may want to bring someone else up to help break this pressure. They're double teaming.
We're going to try to get Johnson involved. Gillum does come to the basketball. Now Cutlip, the middle's open, but poked away. Molina coming in like a little flea. No one's seen her.
And that's, ooh.
They swing it. Labaki to the corner. Molina inside. Tough pass.
Johnson with 4. And that's the skip that I'm talking about. If you move the ball fast, you're going to catch the girl behind Becca, and she's going to be deep in the paint.
Conrad really having a monster performance in this game.
You have to have someone that can get low on Conrad and drive out. You have to have someone that can drive her out of the paint a little bit. Because once she gets deep, I mean, you'll see the result. The result is being shown tonight. She's tough to stop inside the paint. Keep her outside the paint, you have a better luck.
Misses the second. Her. 2.5 minutes remaining here in this third quarter.
Here you go, Vermillion. Who's open?
Corey's been so nifty with that exact move all night long.
And they have to play, Clear Fork has to play the same exact angles that they play when they're going against Gilliams. The same angles. Take away angles and don't get too close because she'll get low and she's strong enough to get around you.
Official says last touched by the foot of Annika Labaki. So the 5th giveaway by the Lady Colts gives an opportunity here for the Birds. 3-ball on the way from the corner, too strong. Labaki on the leak out.
Good. Got an edge out.
Look at the hands by Gilliams coming back to save the day defensively.
Yeah, Labaki has to take a step over so she don't allow Gilliams to get back in front.
They force Becca on the block. Goes back down to reestablish. One-on-one right now with Corey. Recognized, but nice defense played by Vermillion.
Now what Loudonville has to do, now that they see that they're trying to reverse the ball heavy, put heavy pressure on the passing lanes and make her drive into Becca.
Looking for the lob and the
Great
Conrad.
cut.
So a timeout taken by Coach Sellers. His team right now with a 6-point cushion, just a 30-second timeout. Give me a quick chance to dive into our Facebook feed here. I see Tracy giving some congratulations to Shaylin, who went over 1,000 points. Annie Jones says, great job, kiddo. Dustin watching from Philly. Great to have Dustin Parlett watching with us. Bill, very nice and respectful of the Colts to show some respect. That's why the Valley is the Valley. Couldn't agree more. Great people out here. Brittany watching from Ashland, cheering on the Birds. Corey Vermilia is her niece, and she says she is a beast. I'm going to second that notion.
Faith Kuhn from Madison.
So Faith Kuhn, one big girl to another, giving some love. A lot of air under that one. It came up short from Davis. Clear Fork still searching for their first made three-pointer of the night. They cash in nearly 6 per contest as Corey went amongst the trees and found a couple of leaves on the shot attempt. Labaki, coast to coast, rimmed out. Closing in on a minute to play here in third quarter. Tempo really picking up. 3 points for Jalen Johnson. That triple goes down as the first made for either side here in the second half.
Oh.
And the Colts can't bet it back at the other end with Belcher. Down to 40 seconds to go.
Have to play angles. Have to play angles.
Another 3-ball. Gilliam can't find
rebound.
the bottom. But a good offensive board by Cutlip inside going against Conrad. 30-second timeout taken by Tyler Bates. And what a start he's off to here at Loudonville. 8 season for him, 138 wins already, just 54 losses. And definitely one of the more fiery guys, I think, in girls basketball. Vara, I would put you on that list. But Tyler, he definitely on it with you.
Yes, he gets intense. He coached with a lot of passion. He plays chess when he's coaching. Like, I like it. Like, he's strategic. He switches up a lot during the games where he makes adjustments. Sometimes coaches can get so set in their ways that they don't make the right adjustments, and he does well at that.
That's why he's looking to improve to 10-1 on the season. After graduating a couple of great players from a season ago, including Corey's older sister, Grace Vermilia, who double-double machined herself 20 and 10 as a senior. Weren't sure what to expect from them this season, and they've come out strong, looking to close the third quarter strong as we've just got a one-score game. 23 seconds to go. Birds put up another 3-ball, this one a bit ill-advised from Johnson.
Yeah.
And hearing it from the Colt faithful.
So they're going to do a little offense-defense with Jalen Johnson.
Clear Fork's got 15 seconds to play with.
Oh, don't just throw it. Oh, good.
Oh, Christina
Good
Belder
job.
out. What a find. Conrad missed it. Tipped out with 5 seconds to go. Down to 3. Labaki gets it to Conrad. Can't get it off. And that is going to take us to the third quarter, Horn. What a finish here in Loudonville, making it a game 42-39 as we enter money time.
Lender, craftsman, dog dad. We're more than our job titles, and you're more than an account number. The personal attention we provide comes from a promise to serve you with respect and compassion. By being responsive to your questions and taking time to understand your needs and goals, we give you more than just a place to bank. That's the more you can expect from Park National Bank. Find John or a banker near you at parknationalbank.com. Park National Bank, where you mean more.
I got 2 feet on the ground, head flying in the clouds. It's just the little things, all of the little things. Hands up in the sky, it's all gonna be alright. It's just the little things, all of the little things. And oh, 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 oh. Love, love, little things. Love, love, little things.
Just 8 minutes remaining here inside of the Colt Corral. Clear Fork with the basketball first. They've got a 3-point cushion, 42-39.
Oh, you can't start off with just throw it in with a turnover.
And they'll start off the fourth with turnover number 6 in the second half, and they're going to put Corey Vermilia on the line for 2 shots. Foul number 3 against Becca Conrad.
Calls number 45, Conrad. That's her third, team 7.
Well, Becca don't foul much, so there's really no panic. She sits back and she can test shots and rebounds. It'd be different if she was out front pressuring and can get those cheap reaching fouls, those cheap hand check fouls or body fouls. She'll be fine. And again, Loudonville still not missing a free throw.
9 for 9 so far in the contest, looking to make it a perfect 10. Corey does so. 1-point game.
Clear Fork has to handle the pressure.
Tough shot running on the bump there by Belcher. Leading to Vermilia.
Yep.
Cutting in between a couple defenders. Not sure how it worked out, and the offensive board for Cutlip. She'll go to the free throw line.
And this is Loudonville. This is the Loudonville Lady Redbirds. They fight to the end. They never give up. This happened to the Lady Tigers when we played them. We had them down, thought we were finishing them, and they kept fighting, and ended up sending it to overtime. So this is what you have to expect from the Lady Birds. First missed free throw of the night.
Had made 4 in a row in the second half.
And they still have Klein on the bench who can come back at any moment. She has 4 fouls, but I believe he's saving her.
So an empty trip that time from the charity stripe. Conrad collects yet another rebound.
Good catch and pitch.
Molina too pumped up on that one. But last touch by Loudonville.
That's a great catch and pitch. Feet set, wide open shooter, you have to take that shot.
Labaki bumps on the body, trying to go around Gilliam. And that'll be team foul number 5. Clear Fork's already put Loudonville in the bonus with 18 fouls.
That's her second, team's 5th.
Oh.
7:18 to go here in the contest. Belcher handling on top, looking to get into a half-court set.
Oh, nice dribble, nice drive. Oh, in and out.
Tough break that time for
Yes.
Annika Labaki, who made an excellent move.
Those are the ones you have to try to put on the glass. Oh.
Vermilia misses the 3 from straight away. Labaki gonna try one at the other end, air mails it. Belcher with the save in bounds, right into the hands of the Birds.
Now, if you don't get back and stop the ball with her coming this fast, there's going to be a shot go up. Travel. That should have been a catch and pitch. I think Coach Bates were telling her, hey, kick that one out. You got girls closing in on help. Kick out to the corner for the open shot.
Number 35, Workman.
Looked like the right call, too, on the Park National Bank replay. And it seems like Corey, she's a master at it, but she's trying to split the double team just about every time it's sent at her. Almost a turnover from Lily Wortman, coast to coast. Big bucket.
You have to take that drive when you're on the break. Take the drive. A lot of time they're stopping to throw it to Becca when they have a drive. Allow Becca to rebound. She's good at it. Now you can't leave Gilliam.
From the top of the key, that one missed from Haudenschild. And a jump ball. Clear Fork Nation hating it.
Oh, yes, they're upset. They're upset. That was
So it's going to stay down at this end with the Lady Birds, but much of the chagrin.
Here's a pop out, pop out, pop out. Fake the handoff. Ooh,
offensive foul. And boy, you read that one all the way, Coach Hudgens. But a big collision. Vermillion picking up the personal. It's just the second against Corey. Team number 6, though. So Loudonville's next foul will put Clear Fork in the bonus. Davis somehow kept her handle, but then loses it out of bounds. She was waiting for a whistle from the referee, and it just never came.
Yeah, Johnson has to be careful the way she came in on there.
5:53 remaining. Gilliam being hounded by Belcher. Coach Sellers calling for the double team. And it's going to be Wortman with a bit of a cheapie reach in that time on Vermillion.
Now he's sending Vermillion to the line.
Corey perfect from the charity stripe so far tonight. Chance to make it a one-point game if she can knock down both.
Now here's Klein. They brought Klein back in with 5:45. I think it was good timing with the way they're pressuring to keep her in the game long enough to, try to come back and get this win.
Couple of pure strokes that time from the free throw line.
Speed, speed, speed. Yep, that's it. Go all the way in. That's it. You have to go all the way in. Becca's already pinning the girl back here. Just take it all the way in and make a routine layup.
Liv Davis going end-to-end with that last bucket for the Colts.
Oh, so they stopped the double team. Travel.
Birds with their 5th giveaway now in the second half. 13th overall.
You can't just get beat.
Wortman in transition tried the 3. Gilliam met it though.
Oh, you got Vermillion going.
Leaves a wide open shooter from the corner back iron.
Yeah, and she hasn't hit a shot. She's been cold. She made one. I think she made her first shot, and she's maybe missed her last 7.
So Maddie Klein off the bench. Can't come through with a big shot. As that one's poked away out of bounds, it'll remain with the Lady Colts. Christina's gonna check back in. Molina out of the game momentarily. And Davis seems to be confident with the basketball right now. That's who they've got handling. Somehow they thread it into Becca Conrad. 2 more points. And Pacey
good D
with the theft. Can't put it away for a deuce. But he'll stay down here with the Lady Colts. Excellent job by Pacey Crastina to come up with the rip.
Yes, come up with the steal. She has to make the layup, though. She has to finish. She make that layup, that changes the game, the momentum tremendously.
4:15 to go.
Good defense.
Shot block from the backside.
Great take, better defense.
Now Gilliam off the screen, sets up 3-ball.
Now that's who hasn't been able to get going. Her shots that came from the free throw line, and she made a layup. She typically hits a bunch of threes for the Redbirds.
She has been a three-point making machine all season, but as mentioned, has not been able to get it going tonight. 46% shooter from beyond the arc entering tonight's contest.
Also coming in for Loudonville is number 3, Johnson. The foul has
So Conrad checks in. Won't be in as a rebounder. We'll send her down to the other end to set up for some defense. As the free throw flies through for Davis.
Yes, pushes the lead to 6.
And the lead will remain at 6 for Clear Fork as we're heading down to crunch time, 3.5 minutes to go. Gilliam lost the handle. Turnover number 7 for the Birds. Great pass to Davis, took the bump. She'll get a chance to shoot for a couple more. That's Pacey Crastina's second steal here in the last couple of minutes. Bringing a nice high energy into the game right now.
Yes, the Redbirds have to handle the pressure. They're rushing, they're speeding up, and they're losing the ball.
Liv calmly drops through the first. Clear Fork 3 of 5 in this second half from the free throw line. And 2 for 2 this trip.
Up 8.
Gilliam, a one-lady press breaker. But how about the hands of Crastina yet again? And look at this effort down to the floor. Timeout taken. That is just rare motor revving at high end the whole time. Check out this whole sequence by Pacey Crastina. Gets a hand on it. It's tipped away. 2 girls closer to the basketball than her. She don't care. Dives on the floor. Comes up with it. Coach Sellers awarded the timeout.
Yeah, and that's when you have to use. We talked about that earlier. When Vermillion was getting trapped in these corners and, up here in the half, by the half court, you have to use your team. Someone has to come back, make a quick pass, and then get a shot. If you have 2 girls up here to number, you have numbers. You have to take advantage of the numbers.
So Pacey Crastina 3 steals here in the fourth quarter. It's right about at her season average. What a big statement win this would be for Clear Fork if they can knock off this Loudonville team. Coming off of a loss to a Shelby squad, the top contender in the MOAC. And that's just a beautiful look off the inbounds, drawn up and executed to perfection.
Oh, that's 4 straight steals in the last 2-3 minutes by Crastina.
Taking over the game defensively right now. And now number 12, maybe looking for some points of her own. She'll get 2.
Oh, another steal.
Rims out though. And a rebound secured by Klein. Danger time now for the Redbirds. 2.5 minutes to go. Vermillion off the attack. Offensive foul. And this game's starting to get away from Loudonville a bit.
Yes, a perfectly executed game plan by the Lady Colts.
Returning to the game for Lady Colts, number 45.
12-point lead. Conrad back into the mix. Belcher inside to Davis. She'll bring it across the timeline. Pacey Crastina really has been the story here in this fourth quarter. 4 straight steals. It was just a 2-score game. Now looking to add to it.
Nice way to use Becca.
And the Colts looking to stampede to a big victory. Nice no-look pass inside. Good answer. Timeout taken by Coach Bates, or nope. Referee thought that there was a timeout on the floor. Now Crastina checks out. Gets a nice round of applause from some of the Colts fans here behind us. Thrown away, Labaki just led Belcher a hair too much.
Yeah, she was open just a little bit.
Clean look. And Gilliams just has not been able to find her range tonight. Clear Fork looking to run out some time here. It's going to be the 10th foul. Double bonus on the way.
And when you're being face guarded all game, and then you're being double teamed every time you touch the ball, it's definitely going to wear you out. It's going to wear you down. And in a crucial game, in a tough game, the last 4 or 5 minutes you're going to be dog tired. And Clear Fork has applied major pressure on Loudonville's 2 studs all game long. I mean, made it really, really hard for them.
Six made free throws now for Clear Fork in the second half. 14-point lead. And Crastina.
Oh, another steal. This is 5 steals.
Magical. Misses fourth quarter. Pacey Crastina. And the Colts pouring it on. Another theft. 12 turnovers in the second half for Loudonville and make it 13 as that's off the leg of Vermillion. Coach Bates getting some girls in off the bench. Waving the white flag here with those girls down 16.
And it happened really quick. Turnovers, Crastina got in, forced 5 turnovers. Back-to-back layups.
And while Becca Conrad from start to finish, likely the MVP for us tonight.
Yes.
Pacey Crastina definitely had the best spurt of any player. Colts fans up on their feet. Student section letting everyone know they have won. And in 9 seconds, they will be victorious. What a finish for Clear Fork here in the fourth quarter. as they take down the Loudonville Lady Redbirds 61-45. Pacey Krastina, the engine that took them roaring into the victory.
Yes.
We'll step aside. We'll be back with our Mechanics Bank postgame, including our Frito Lay MVP. Keep it here. More still to come from Clear Fork right after this.
Here we go now. Here we go now.
I got 2 feet on the ground, head flying in the clouds. It's just the little things, all of the little things. Hands up in the sky, it's all gonna be alright. It's just the little things, all of the little things. And oh, 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 oh. Love the little things, love the little things.
Lender, craftsman, dog dad. We're more than our job titles, and you're more than an account number. The personal attention we provide comes from a promise to serve you with respect and compassion. By being responsive to your questions and taking time to understand your needs and goals, we give you more than just a place to bank. That's the more you can expect from Park National Bank. Find John or a banker near you at parknationalbank.com. Park National Bank, where you mean more.
And where? What do you say? The exclamation point on the night for Maurice Ware.
Huge performance tonight by our MVP, Becca Conrad. Huge double-double. And then Pacey Crastina closing the door tonight as Clear Fork knocks off Loudonville 61-45. Probably feeling pretty good about themselves kicking off 2022 with a big bang. Brian Skronsky along with Javar Hudgens. Here are your final stats brought to you by Mechanics Bank. And the rebounding differential, it was a big margin in the first half, grew even a little bit in that second half. And then the turnovers, it was Clear Fork that was giving it away a lot early. And then in that fourth, Loudonville had what you might even call a meltdown, Bar.
Right. I've seen it happen before with my team, of course. But, yes, those meltdowns happen. And once it happened, it just keep trickling down. It's like, how do you stop it? And, the Colts, but no, not taking anything from the Colts. The Lady Colts played a really great game today, executed the game plan. Coach Scott Sellers couldn't be more pleased than the way they executed the game plan. And having Becca inside scoring, it made it difficult for the Loudonville Lady Redbird defense to contain Becca, which was one of the keys. They had to contain Becca, which she went off for 29 points. 19 rebounds, if not more, give or take more or less. But she dominated the glass and inside in the paint today.
No question about it. The 6'4" senior basically just unguardable throughout the game. Loudonville tried to send two bodies at her, triple team sometimes, and with that size and the strength that she has, I mean, she's going to be a D1 shot put thrower. Just nobody was able to slow her down at any point in the game. Loudonville had their chances, but when they could have taken the lead, VAR, they were down by one, had a girl at the free throw line. They were a perfect 9 for 9 on the game up to that point. 0 for 2 there. They never were able to get over the hump and take the lead, and I felt like that was kind of what started the sweater unraveling, and then it really came undone at the end.
Yes, and you mentioned the double teams and the triple teams. The double and triple teams are different when you got a 6'4" girl underneath and you have a 5'10", 5'8" girls down there trying to double team or ask for having quick, feisty guards out here double teaming your primary guards. So the difference in them pressuring out here where Loudonville at times will put their head down and try to break the press, and it would lead to a turnover. So Loudonville did Clear Fork did a great job containing Loudonville's best two players.
And I see Becca Conrad has just emerged out of the locker room, so we're going to take one more quick 1-minute commercial timeout. We'll be right back with our MVP after this.
Lender, craftsman, dog dad. We're more than our job titles, and you're more than an account number. The personal attention we provide comes from a promise to serve you with respect and compassion. By being responsive to your questions and taking time to understand your needs and goals, we give you more than just a place to bank. That's the more you can expect from Park National Bank. Find John or a banker near you at parknationalbank.com. Park National Bank, where you mean more.